The 2018 World Cup soccer tournament in Russia, with 5 African countries among the initial competitors. In the worst continental performance for decades, all African contestants have failed to make it past the first round of this tournament. Regardless of sentimental considerations about how well Africa's representatives have played to no avail, it is nevertheless a shame that fairly a long time after African soccer at the World Cup showed a lot of promise, no African country has yet justified being considered a favorite to win the tournament. Hello Vivo community, welcome to another brand new video. Today we shall be taking you back to 2018 FIFA's World Cup, and showcasing the top 8 goals scored by an African country. If you are new here, welcome, do well to subscribe to our channel and turn on post notifications. Thank you. In no particular order, here are the best goals scored by an African country in the 2018 World Cup. Here are 4 reasons why Africa have not won the World Cup. 1. Representation. It is no secret that football associations across the African continent have been fighting for a 6th spot at the FIFA World Cup. It has been everyone's desire to see Africa be given a fair share of representation at the tournament. A 6th spot is seen as a chance for African teams to have a shot at the world title. The first time an African team came close to winning the title was in 1990 when a Roger Miller-inspired team went all the way to the quarter-final before falling at the hands of Gary Lineker and England. When the 2010 FIFA World Cup was hosted on African soil for the first time, it was seen as an opportunity for an African team to take another shot at the world title, more especially that Africa now had 6 teams representing the hopes of the entire continent. Up stepped the Black Stars of Ghana, but again, just like in the previous heartbreaking moments, Ghana were brought to a bitter halt by the hand of Luis Suarez. Many were left wondering what could have been had Dominic Adia's header hit the back of the net. African hopes went up in smoke once more despite having 6 countries taking aim at the rest of the world. Is it really about representation? Are numbers vital to achieve success? It is common knowledge that in order to achieve something, a fair share of representation is required. But even with more representation, it is no guarantee that one is to succeed. Which leads us to the next point. 2. Mentality. African players have physical strength unmatched by many in world football. They have skill, speed and the hunger to achieve greater things. They have the passion to succeed at any stage and in any part of the world. Take an African player in freezing conditions, he will perform to the fullest and succeed. Take them in humid conditions at the highest altitude, they will perform over and over. Grace the world's best leagues in huge numbers. They feature for the best clubs and many have gone on to win major trophies like the UEFA Champions League, the Italian Serie A, the Bundesliga, the Barclays Premier League and the FIFA Club World Cup. But still the question lingers. Why has an African team never put its hands on football's greatest prize? Many players have a poor mentality to succeed for their countries. They possess the right set of skills, but what really brings them down is the lack of discipline. They may represent the continent in huge numbers in all the top leagues in Europe, but many players lack the drive to steer their countries to success due to a superiority complex. 3. Local coaches. It is very difficult for African players to achieve their full potential due to lack of discipline. Discipline is very key to team spirit. They say one bad egg soils all. African coaches are very much in a tough spot when it comes to controlling big egos in the squad. Very few coaches have the mental strength to stand up to big stars, therefore damaging team spirit. Local coaches have the desire to win, but they lack ambition. They never see the bigger picture. Native coaches are too much dependent on the so-called professional players. Therefore they deny young and upcoming players the chance to gain the required experience. It is cardinal to note here that many football associations have resorted to hiring foreign-based coaches to drill their national teams for one reason only: to instill the winning mentality in the team. There is always a lack of belief in local coaches due to their inability to inspire a winning mentality in their teams. It's also very important to note that no African coach has ever taken an African team to the quarter-final stage of the FIFA World Cup. 4. Administration. Lastly, inasmuch as local coaches lack the mentality to win, some just don't have the freedom to work. Local coaches are always under pressure from their employers to deliver results within a given deadline. They are never given time to build a team for the future. Any football association will want instant results, but it is never the best way of achieving success. Building a winning team takes time, and it is very important for various FAs in Africa to take a leaf from European associations and how they retain local coaches for a longer period. If a coach is not retained for the building process, the incoming coach needs to be given an idea on which direction to take. That's very key. Football associations must start building for the long term and maintain local coaches. Many football associations across the African continent have been grappling with a very big enemy, and that is themselves. Football associations are plagued by in-house squabbles. There is lack of the unity of purpose for the good of the game. Too many fights going on in the associations damage team spirit and causes uncertainty. Football administrators need to learn to sort out their differences for the good of the game. It is no secret that many African players who have chosen to represent European teams have done so after weighing the benefits. They never want to be distracted and subjected to shoddy preparations before a major tournament. They don't want to be subjected to poor travel arrangements and arrive 4 hours before the game.